Good afternoon. I'm Helle Schwartz-Grossman, Marketing Manager at Worldox, and I'm pleased to welcome you to today's webinar. This is another session in our legal technology webinar series, which we started last year, and is a means to introduce some of our partners and provide them with an opportunity to share details about the applications and technology with you. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. The webinar will be recorded and the link will be emailed to you afterwards. Everyone is muted right now, but if you have any questions, go ahead and type them into the questions pane and we'll address all the questions at the end of the session. Today, we are joined by Car Technologies for a presentation of the new DocuSign Connector for Worldox. And I'm excited to introduce our speakers, Colin Fowle, Manager Director, Simon Black, Software Development Director, and Christian Song, Business Development and Marketing Manager. Colin, as the owner of the business, is an accomplished IT professional with over 30 years of experience within the IT sector. Colin has a solid technical background in Microsoft technologies. He has a proven track record of managing, analyzing, and developing and delivering software development and enterprise solution projects to law firms and large international organizations. Simon Black. Simon brings a wealth of experience across a range of technologies and has an excellent track record of finding solutions to challenging user requirements. Simon is involved in the day-to-day oversight, architecting, and where required, development of products within Car Technologies. And Christian Song. Christian has oversight of the strategic direction, growth, and operation of the business development and marketing functions at Car Technologies. Christian is the primary contact for any commercial and contract-related queries. Thank you in advance for the attention you'll be giving this webinar today. And Christian, I'm handing it all over to you now.
Thank you, Helle, for the wonderful introduction. Hello, everyone. My name is Christian Song, and I'm the Business Development and Marketing Manager at Car Technologies. I'm joined by my colleagues, Colin Fowle, who's the Managing Director of the business, and Simon Black, our Software Development Director, as per Helle's introduction. I'd like to thank the Worldox team for the opportunity to provide an introduction of Car Technologies and a quick demonstration of our DocuSign Connector for Worldox. There will be a Q&A session thereafter for you to ask us any questions. So, firstly, some background information about the business. Car Technologies was incorporated back in 2007. Our head office is in Reading, United Kingdom, but we also have a subsidiary office in Cork, Ireland. As a business, we specialize in providing bespoke software development, integration, as well as support services to law firms, international institutions, and corporate legal departments. Car Technologies fully embraces the waterfall and agile practices, and we have developed our own intellectual property products, one of which you will see later on, for companies like Worldox and other legal enterprise applications. I'll hopefully be able to give you a very comprehensive demo of our Worldox connector later on today. So moving on to the next slide. I'd like to talk about some of our key strategic partnerships. We are a gold partner, a gold Microsoft partner in application development. We also have partnership with DocuSign and Worldox. And having these strategic relationship with global vendors can provide us with a number of advantages, such as having access to early releases of software applications and product roadmaps, and also the access to very highly skilled professionals in those organizations, both from a support as well as a product development perspective. And we get to experience the training and certification in the latest technologies from these vendors, so we can actually incorporate and build some of these latest technologies into our product offerings. Right, I'd like to move on to the next slide. Oh, actually, also we will have cutting edge solutions built on this latest technology from these vendors, as I mentioned before. So next slide. So here I'd like to talk about our bespoke software development capabilities. So this would include firstly .NET development, both in terms of web and desktop environments. In addition, we also provide bespoke legacy support for applications such as VB6, classic ASP, and earlier versions of .NET. We provide Microsoft Office and database applications support and development. And finally, we also provide document management system integration. And we're about to see the latest product, which is the Worldox connector. So electronic signature is a very important part of our business. We can actually provide DocuSign licenses as a DocuSign reseller. And in addition, we provide the DocuSign and DMS integration products as well. So if any of you actually need to acquire DocuSign licenses or want to have a demo of how the product works, so if that's the case, please get in touch with us, and we'll be more than happy to take you through a demo and provide a quote for you as well. In the demo later, you will see how frictionless the integration is between DocuSign and Worldox from our demo. And I'll also spend a bit of time to talk about the rich and flexible configuration options on offer as well. As a business, we do have a global client base with most of our customers in the UK, the rest of Europe, North America, and Australia. And here on this slide, you'll be able to see just some of our customers. Just want to give you a flavor of the profile of some of the clients who are benefiting from our bespoke software development and DMS integration products. Okay, so let me just switch to our demo environment. Now, before I start, I just want to give everybody a quick summary of our DocuSign connector for Worldox. Essentially, what it does is to give users a really simple, intuitive, single right-click functionality within their familiar DMS environment. So users can actually initiate the DocuSign signing experience without leaving Worldox. And once the DocuSign signing activity is completed by all recipients, the executed copy, together with DocuSign signing certificate, as well as an audit trail document, would be automatically returned to the folder where the user initially started the process from. So let's have a look how that works. You can see in my cabinet, I have a copy of the NDA I wish to sign. I can simply right-click this document, and then you would see a context menu pop up. And if I just hover to the Send To option, you will see there is a option I can choose called the BCT DocuSign Connector. And you can see our connector service trying to start the process. So here I can see the copy of the document I'm going to sign. The user will also have certain preferences that can be explored, such as showing the recipient's page and some basic user recipient options, as you can see on my screen as well. So let's just go ahead and create a DocuSign envelope. So our connector service is now in the process of starting the DocuSign in browser signing experience, allowing me to construct the DocuSign envelope, getting the supporting information I need to push the NDA through the electronic signature process. So here is the intuitive and powerful DocuSign UI. The user will have a number of options to explore. For instance, we can add a recipient if we want, set signing order, and also decide what we want each recipient to perform as part of this signing activity, whether that person needs to sign, receive a copy, or just simply needs to view. To simplify the demo process today, I'm only going to use a single signer scenario. So let me just choose the Blue Card Demo account. Once that's selected, we can click Next. So here, apart from utilizing the standard fields on the left, our customers can also utilize DocuSign template depending on the complexity or structure of their document that they want to send for signing, and certain workflows can be automated at this stage. And for today's demo, I'm simply going to drag and drop commonly used fields such as signature, and date signed onto this document. And once they're in place, we can send the NDA for the signing process. Now, if I quickly switch to my email, as you can see, I have now received an email notification from DocuSign asking me to sign my document. Excuse me. You can also see we've incorporated Blue Car Technologies branding, which our customers can do from the DocuSign's administration panel. So let's just go and review the document. Again, you can see a Blue Car Technologies branding here. We just click Continue and then Start. It will take me to where the signature is required. You can see that the date has been automatically populated. Once I'm happy to proceed, I can just apply my signature. And if this is the first time I'm using my DocuSign signature, I can actually use a templated signature or create a new one. For the demo today, I'm going to use template, and we can finish the signing process. You can see DocuSign has actually taken us to our predefined landing page, and in a moment or two, I should receive, here we go. I have now received another email notification from DocuSign just to remind me I've actually completed the signing process. I now have received an executed copy as well as a summary document in my inbox. Now let's just go back to Worldox, and if I just quickly refresh my screen, and here you can see the beauty of the integration. So without any manual processes, I have now received the executed copy together with a signing certificate and the respective envelope history document automatically. So let's just open some of these documents to have a look. So here's a copy of the signed NDA with the date and signature. With a signing certificate from DocuSign. So we have certificate of completion on top with some additional tracking information such as the IP address and timestamp. And in addition, we also have a more comprehensive audit trail document with additional useful information such as the date and time, user actions, as well as activities. And if we just go back to Worldox, you can see each document that have been returned also has a document relations description. So it's very easy to see these documents are related to the original NDA I used for the DocuSign process. So that's just a quick workflow and demonstration of our DocuSign connector for Worldox. So hopefully you can see how seamless the integration is between two powerful platforms, DocuSign and Worldox. And with these additional documents, our customers can also improve the governance and compliance across the business. Now, what I like to do next is to switch to the BCT DocuSign connector service settings. Just talk about some of the additional functionalities we built as part of the integration. Before I start, please note these are server-wide settings. So once they are applied and saved, they would apply to all users using our DocuSign connector. So here you can see as Worldox itself is a very customizable application. We have actually built field mappings in here. So depending on your individual DMS policy in place, you can actually configure different fields and values for the signed documents, certificate documents, as well as the history documents. Okay. Now, do we have any questions?
Well, hello, this is Rebecca Satin from Worldox. And I actually have a question because I see a lot of potential for this, and I think it's brilliant that it brings the documents back into Worldox. And the fact that you can customize the document types, that makes me wonder, are there any other customizations that can be done with this connector?
Simon?
So yeah, we try and offer as much flexibility as you can. So the feature set at the moment allows you to configure the fields within Worldox, so the 7 fields that are available in cabinets, and we've tried to do it in as flexible a manner because we want to support as much possibility as there. Things like the comments that you saw there for the relations between documents, that's all configurable. The names of the signing certificates and the history documents, again, is all configurable. Basically, wherever we've identified things that can be controlled by the user, we try to. The history documents, certificate documents are optional. You don't have to have those coming back in. There's quite a lot of options based on how DocuSign works as well. For example, rather than getting multiple documents back in for the signed documents, if you had more than one document in an envelope, you could have them all come back as a single document instead, so that it comes back in as a single document. If you're signing a PDF, you can have it come back in as a new version. So there's a lot of customization to fit your needs. And obviously, as we grow this product, we try and add more features that would make sense for Worldox based on what sort of feedback we get.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Rebecca, this is Ray. I just had to jump in and also give my kudos. This is pretty big demand in our clients in DocuSign, and so great job in this. I love also the two-way spot coming back into Worldox. Question: when you mention relations, do you actually use the Worldox relations feature, or do you mean just they're related via the text field?
So we've designed this to use the web-based API, and the relationship functionality is not available in that yet. We will be adding it as soon as it is available. Okay. Yeah. So at the moment it's limited to the comments, but we do plan to add that as soon as we can.
Yeah. Rebecca probably better than me, but I think if attorney could go and hit the checkbox on those top two documents and simply drag them onto the new to NDA, the third document, and if I'm not mistaken, that will automatically create the relation between those.
Yes, yeah, but so I am hoping that, I'm looking forward to when it all happens automatically.
Yep, absolutely. And we're continuing to improve those APIs. So I see that around the corner, as we strengthen our web products, we need more APIs, of course, to consume our own, Worldox data. So anyway, that's all I had. I was just curious about the relations, but really good job on this. This is one of the best integrations I've seen in a while.
Thank you.
So we do have another question from one of our attendees today, who is asking whether the document, as it is transmitted here and there, whether it is encrypted.
So all the connections to DocuSign are sent via HTTPS, so it is all secure. So there's nothing coming over sort of plain HTTP.
Okay. So it's encrypted in transit, but in terms of the document itself is not encrypted.
Correct.
Yes.
And is this ready for consumption now, Christian? Is it ready for market now, or are you in the trial phase?
We've done, thank you for the question, by the way. We've done quite extensive testing on the product, and we're very confident the first release will be ready. Correct me if I'm wrong, Simon, within the next week or so. Is that correct?
Yes. So we're sort of at the sort of late stages of development. We're just sort of, most of the bits we're working on at the moment, just tidying up a few sort of loose ends, tidying up the UI for the config app and so on. The functionality, as you're seeing, is reasonably stable, so we're sort of very confident that that part's ready. So it's just kind of a bit of polish on the end before it's ready for release.
Okay, yeah, maybe some on the call here today, customers are interested in that, and we can also, of course, go through and maybe demo to our reseller network, which handles most of our thousands of customers. So they may, have off the top of their head some clients that would like to get started on this. So we'll work on that.
So we have another question for clients who utilize different cabinets in Worldox. They wanted to know if the document would come back from DocuSign to the same cabinet where it originated.
That's correct. Yeah. So the folder that it's sent from is the folder that it will go back into.
So yeah, so whatever matter it's sent from, it'll go back into that exact same matter as well.
Yes.
Got it set up
And
like
yeah, and the bit you saw with the mapping of the fields, it will copy the values from the original document if you haven't overridden them. So the signed document would actually inherit all the same values as the original document.
okay.
If someone is interested in getting set up with this, do they contact you, or who would they contact?
Yeah, so I'm just going to bring to the last page here. So you can see the contact details on the screen. So if you're interested in either DocuSign licenses or the DocuSign the Worldox integration, please get in touch with us, myself directly, and we're more than happy to take you through the process.
Good. And so you can provide them with the DocuSign licensing if they do not already have that, correct?
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
Perfect.
So some of our customers like that because they only deal with a single supplier for both their DocuSign and their DMS integration requirements in one place.
So somebody
just asked.
go
Go ahead, Rebecca.
Okay. Somebody has asked if they already have a Worldox license and they have a DocuSign license, can they still contact you and get this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. They can either buy just our DMS integration, or they can buy both. So if they got DocuSign in place already, wonderful. They can just get in contact with us, and we'll discuss the potential requirement for our DMS integration as a standalone product.
And there's one more question that I have a funny feeling that I can answer myself, but somebody has asked if the document is a part of a project, if the original document is part of a project, will the returned document go into the same project? And again, I think this is an issue where because this works through the web product, that would be something that I don't think is quite in the API and available to them just yet. But that's an interesting idea, so we will write that down.
And pricing for the connector, is that something that will be determined, or do you have information on that yet?
Yeah, I do have information. So our pricing, because we are a DocuSign partner, so our pricing will mirror our customers' arrangement with DocuSign. So depending whether they have the seed subscription or the envelope subscription, will basically match their DocuSign's pricing structure. So again, I'm happy to take any customers through if they're interested about the details.
Oh, we just got one other question come in. Is the manipulation of the document done outside the US?
No, so at the moment it's all depends where the service is installed. So we have an option for the service to be on premise, and if it's hosted as well, we would host it wherever you particularly want it to be. So that's up to you. And in terms of DocuSign themselves, they have servers all over the world. So they have, I think, 4 servers now in the US, so 4 separate different server clusters. So yeah, so that's something that could be determined by yourself.
And just to follow up on Simon's comment. So we do support on-prem as well as the hosted architecture. So if someone's interested in using Blue Car Technology to host solution for them, so we can provide the Microsoft Azure hosting as an option. We'll also be able to provide 24/7 monitoring and manage a service on top. So we'll provide all the patching and update service, so our customers will have a complete peace of mind, so that they don't actually get involved in managing the integration service at all.
Great, sounds really good. I don't know if we have any. Doesn't look like we have any more questions. Do you guys have anything else you would like to add, or let everyone know about?
I think I've covered most angles. Colin, Simon, have you got any additional comments to make?
Nothing from me, no.
Hi. No, not specifically. Just to say that you know, the DocuSign integration that we've got's been around. First version was out back in 2016, so there's a good pedigree on the product, and it's in use by a number of firms. Although the Worldox integration is new for us, but it's a platform that's been well tested, and we've got good relationships with DocuSign. So yeah, looking forward to you know, bringing on hopefully bringing on some customers to the ecosystem from the Worldox platform. So no, it's been a privilege to be able to demo it to you this afternoon. That's great, thank you.
Thank you very much, Christian, Colin, and Simon, for showing us the new connector for Worldox and DocuSign. It looks great. We look forward to getting our customers on this. And as mentioned, the webinar was recorded, and we'll send this out to everyone who signed up, and we'll also post it on our website for anyone who was not able to sign up. And then we thank everyone for joining us today, and we hope that you will join us again for another presentation. We usually have these on Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern. There will not be one next week. It will be at the ABA Tech Show instead. But we look forward to seeing everyone, and thank you again for joining us.
Great. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.